hungry, let's take a trip. What's up, y'all? It's your girl AJ from The Local Tourist Craves, and today for episode 5 of Super Spooky Snacks, we have vampire muffins. What are vampire muffins, you may ask? They're delicious, that's what they are. So the things you're gonna need is a muffin mix of your choice. I chose to go with strawberry cheesecake because they're gonna have the little bits of strawberry, and I figured it would go with the blood that are gonna be in these muffins. You're gonna need a preserves or peach spread of fruit spread of your choice. I went with strawberry because I feel like the seeds will give it a good blood kind of coagulated effect. I think it'll be cool. You're gonna need a half a cup of milk. You're just gonna follow the instructions on the back. So this calls for a half a cup of milk. You're gonna need a baking pan size of your choice. I'm gonna use some clarified butter to go ahead and stickify, if you will, my muffin tins. And you're gonna need a nice big bowl to mix it in. Also something to mix it up with. So let's get started. Alright guys, so we all know reading is fundamental. We're gonna read the back of our instructions. We're gonna bake these at 400 degrees. So let's go ahead and preheat our oven before we do anything to 400 degrees. Boom. And let's go ahead and mix these together. You're gonna go ahead and take your muffin mix. Perfect. You're gonna take your half a cup of milk of your choice. Almond milk, coconut milk, cow's milk, whatever you decide. And we're gonna go ahead and make sure that's well incorporated. You want to make sure you're scraping your sides and getting everything mixed in nice and evenly so we don't have any lumps of batter or powder in our muffins. Perfect, that looks great. Good consistency, a little bit of lumps. The thing that the lumps are gonna do, as long as they're not lumps of dried up powder, this is gonna make them nice and fluffy and moist. So we're gonna I'm just adding a little bit of pressure on the side of my bowl to make sure all those lumps are out. Perfect. And now we're gonna go ahead and prepare our baking dish. Okay guys, so I'm just taking a little bit of my clarified butter. If you don't know what clarified butter is and you want to know, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed and comment down below clarified butter. I might give y'all my little tips and tricks. But I'm just gonna use a paper towel and spread that on my butter on my paper towel. And I'm just gonna go ahead and rub each of my tins with this so that we get a good even coat. You're just wiping all the way around all of them so that our muffins don't stick. You can also just line these with the muffin tins, but I like to live life on the edge, so I'm choosing the butter. Alright, so now that we got those all nice and incorporated, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna use my half cup measurement since we already made it dirty, and fill in my tins, and it's gonna go a little bit like perfect. YouTube magic is bomb. It makes things go so much faster. So as you see, we only got 6 muffins. If you wanted to do like mini, you'll probably obviously get double, but we have a small family, so there's no need to make a whole bunch. And what I'm gonna do is, to keep my tins from burning, I'm just gonna add about a few inches of water in. Whoa, water gush. A few inches of water in just to keep these from burning, since we did put that butter in them. And you want to make sure that your rim is as clean as possible so you're not burning anything on there. We're going to go ahead and pop these into our 400 degree oven. Alright guys, let's check to see if our muffins are done in the middle. I'm just going to use a toothpick and put it down in the center, twist it around. If it comes up clean, boom, they're done. So let's pull them out. Be careful because you don't want that water. It's going to be very hot. You don't want it to burn you. And I just have a baking sheet right here, cool one, with parchment paper. I'm just going to move them over from here to here. I'm going to use a turkey baster actually. I'm taking the end of it and I'm going to poke it in the middle of my muffin just to remove the inside. If you have a cool gadget, of course you can use that. But this is what I got, so this is what we're going to use. So you're going to remove all the insides from all of your muffins. And then you're gonna fill it with your raspberry preserves. So let's go ahead and do that now. All right, so now we got all of our insides out. Like I said, if you have a tool that will remove the center of donuts or cakes or whatever, you can definitely use that, but I used what I had, improvising. You're just gonna remove the mental. I do it when it's hot so that the preserves can kind of melt into the muffin. So we're just gonna fill all of these like this. If it will come on. Perfect. Fill them up, fill them up. Now you don't have to fill them. You can just do the step that I'm about to show y'all next to make them the vampire, but y'all, I'm extra, so I gotta do the most, you know? Just like that. Now you're gonna go ahead and put your tops back on them. Push it in. Push it real good. No? Okay. Perfect. Push them all in. Like that. Alright guys, so what I did was I just went ahead and put some green frosting because I feel like I want my vampire to be green. And I put 2 holes as if he bit the cupcake, muffin, whatever you want to call it, and then the raspberry preserves for the blood dripping out. So the cool part about this is once you cover all of them and you take a bite out of one, let's see if it gushes blood. Ready? So good. So scary. And that's how I make my vampire muffins. Try it at home. Let me know what you think. Don't stay a tourist. Become a local and hit that subscribe button. And make sure you spread the love by liking and sharing this video for more local tourist craving.